Hello, ladies, and welcome to today's Behind the Scenes Lousje Couch Talk. Sorry. We are so excited Lucia is back.
Welcome, lovelies. Well, here we are. I have my lovely daughter / nurse Tessa with me. She's been so good to me. So you've almost been here every day. And aside from bathing me, she can't do it. She almost fainted. But other than that, she brings coffee, she brings medicine, she brings
Milkshakes.
Milkshakes.
Can I have a vanilla milkshake?
It's funny. I never have milkshakes, but I crave it. Anyway, this happened about 2 weeks ago. We were, as you know, we film a bit ahead. So I'm in my second week, and what happened was I was in my yoga class and I did the downward dog, and the teacher was just urging us to push our mat away with our hands and to push our mat away with our feet. So basically you're strung like a bow and arrow, and my hand slipped and I fell on my side, and it's this side, of course, and it was a thunderbolt of pain. It was unbelievable. I couldn't move. I was in pain, and I immediately knew there was something seriously wrong. And so, believe it or not, the yoga class kept on going, and the teacher came to me and she said, "Can I get you some water? Do you think you're going to be okay?" I said, "No, I'm not. It's serious." So she went to the front desk and she got the first aid, and the guy came, and the yoga class is still going. Fortunately, I was at the end, right by the entrance, so most of the people in the class didn't see what was happening. Anyway, he saw right away that we needed the ambulance, and the ambulance came and I was taken to the hospital in St. Catharines. They gave me morphine in the ambulance. That made me really happy. And then they did x-rays, and it is my humerus something, Latin name, bone, which is this big bone from elbow to shoulder. And I broke it here, so they can't set it. So I'm in a sling, and it's very painful. It's getting a little bit better, but it's very painful, especially sleeping. And I've now discovered that I basically sleep like this, straight up, with 4 or 5 pillows in my back, and that helps a bit. And I am on pain medicine that Tessa got me from the drugstore. It's got a little bit of codeine in it, so I'm also a little woozy, but that's all good. And yeah. I have another very good nursey at home, which is Glenn. He's amazing. Yeah, I can't say enough. I don't know what I would have done. Well, I would have moved in with you.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
Just like my hip surgery.
Yeah.
And Ruby is another nursey, because her mom couldn't wash me because she almost fainted when she saw my arm. And I asked Ruby, and she came, and she's like, yeah, this and that, and it was really good. And
so
now
she comes a few times a week.
Every few days she comes, and I can't drive, so she has her beginner, so it's very helpful.
She's driving you around.
Yeah, yesterday we went to Shoppers Drug Mart, Seniors Day, Lovelies. And I needed to buy a few personal things, and so she loves every minute of it.
Yeah. She does.
I keep busy. I have great books. Well, the biggest disappointment, of course, was the weather's getting better. I was so ready to go out in the garden and plant all the plants. And that is, of course, completely kiboshed. But Glenn suggested we would call our landscaper, which we did. We had a meeting with him on Good Friday, and he came and we told him what we had planned. We want to put some sods in and a ground cover and all this. Okay, lovely. So watch next Sunday. I've got a lot more to tell you about the garden. I know a lot of you are into it and are gardeners, so there will be a whole Sunday on the backyard garden from Lucia and Glenn.
All right. We actually planned this weeks ago. We wanted to come on together, but Lucia had a little
mishap.
So now here we are, but we have a lovely lady's comment. Do you want to read it, Lucia?
Yes.
And then we can address it.
Yes, for sure. This is from Mary Lou. Mary Lou, you always have very interesting questions. This is like you're visiting your sister Sandra. You were discussing a few topics and our shop came up, and you are both wondering what the demographics of our shop is. when we are bringing in new lines like Brim Walker, do you stay within your normal demographics or do you try and excite a new group of shoppers? I also want to know why you two fine, talented ladies don't design more fashion, especially since you know what your demographics love and you two have a great love for fabrics. Wow, great question.
Great question, yeah.
So, Tess, do you want to start?
Sure. So our demographic is baby boomers, I would say, 50 plus as well. So we have a niche, definitely. And what we have brought to the table is our style, which, well, you could say that our demographic is, 50 plus baby boomers. But I must say I've been wearing this style for the past 2 decades and I'm only 46. So it definitely spans, but it is a niche of a certain style that it's a look that women acquire. And I find that it's a simplistic but artsy and classy, a little edgy in a European sense.
Exactly.
So that would be our demographic, the woman who is looking for that European feel, the wonderful fabrics. Like, look at us both in our skirts. I don't have a scarf today. I was going to, but I put on this pretty piece instead.
And like what we have said before, like we don't do big bold prints, no flowers, no little frillies. Less is more.
Yeah, and we don't follow trends at all, which is great. So with Bryn Walker, ladies, when we introduced Bryn Walker, funny enough, we've been trying to get Bryn Walker for years, for the past 6 years, 7 years.
Yeah.
But there was a store in the north end of St. Catharines that carried just a little small tidbit of it, so the sales rep would never sell it to us.
Which we respect, by the
Yes,
way.
absolutely. It was great. So Bryn Walker is definitely our clientele and always has been from day one, which we knew. And so when we were able, the rep finally reached out to us because that woman stopped carrying it. And so then we picked it up. So that's why we picked up Bryn Walker. Bryn Walker always appealed to us and our clients for the silhouettes, the lantern style pants, the natural fabrics, the linens, the cottons, the taffetas. It's right up our alley. So we were happy to have that. And what we bring in, I don't know, we're not trying to capture any other market than our own, really. Because it's how we dress and how we want to dress. And we're only really bringing what we want to the boutique. So I don't think we'd ever make it more junior. I know now we are bringing in these Danish lines that are a bit more
a little bit of a younger.
Well, not necessarily younger, but like it's just a bit of a more tailored look. But
yes, exactly.
We also incorporate that in our wardrobe as well. So
that's right.
It's something that we're passionate about as well. We've come across a couple of lines that we wanted to bring in to incorporate with
and a lot of you lovelies were very excited when Bryn Walker was unboxed. But also I want to say, it's baby boomers, but we have a few clients who are well in their 80s.
Yeah, absolutely. 90s.
Yes.
90s, absolutely.
And Ruby, as you know, Tessa's daughter, my granddaughter, who is sometimes out front on Saturdays to help you lovelies choose your clothing. And of course, she has to wear something from the boutique. And she's got a striped boxy top that is her own, and she looks great in it. Also, ladies, I mean, Kate, who works with us, she's 35, and she's been a customer for at least 8 years now. So when we were on James Street, even 10 years. Yeah, when she was in her mid-20s, she was shopping there. So it's a niche of the style. I wouldn't say we could put an age on it because it's really timeless. No, exactly.
But it's quality and it's a look.
Yeah, exactly.
But to address the question of the Lousje and Bean collection, why we're not designing more of our own things, there's a little bit of a story behind that. So when we started with shows, and we did 2 full collections a year and brought these to the Canadian made shows, like the one-of-a-kind show. So at one point we did about 12 to 18 shows a year. And so they were in seasons, it was the fall winter season and the spring summer season, and we would have our 2 full collections. So we had to be on schedule for that. So when COVID hit, we had no schedule anymore. We had no shows. So then we started doing little capsules. And we'd pick a couple of designs that we love, find the perfect fabric. Sometimes we find the fabric first and then we decide what we're going to do with it. Or we have a design in mind and then we go look for the fabric. But now we are in this groove, and it's more of a laxed groove, I must say, ladies, and we apologize for that.
Yeah, but it has also changed a little bit because when COVID happened, we started to dress differently too.
Yeah.
There was a whole more casual way of dressing.
Yeah, so it was hard for
Oh,
production. It was hard to get fabrics. It was
That was very hard.
It was very hard. So it kind of threw a wrench in our 2 collections a year. So now it's turned into a couple capsules throughout the year.
Which we like. We liked doing it.
It's nice. And then there was a more of a demand for online selling. So then we wanted to bring more designs. So then we went and bought more.
Yeah.
Right. But now with everything going on in the States, there's a demand even more now for the Canadian made. So we are stepping up.
As you have noticed, maybe.
And we
All
are.
the beautiful tie-dye dresses, boxy tops.
Yeah. And it's a more casual look too, right? You said. But we're definitely going to do more Lousje and Bean now.
For sure.
And we're a little more focused on that. So our Harlem dress dropped this week. It's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. And we have
It's
lots
so
up our
beautiful.
sleeve.
I love that pattern. And we have lots of stuff.
And bamboo tank dresses are coming. And more A-line tank dresses are coming. Tank tops are in the works, more crunch leggings, because we've sold out of all of it.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting, ladies, and we're listening. And thank you so much for your comment, your question.
That was
We
a
love
great
these
question.
questions and bring more.
Yeah,
it's
for
great.
sure.
But watch out tomorrow. Me and Lucia are going to be on the couch again, and we are going to be unboxing Catharines.
I'm excited.
And I'll be doing all the work. I'll be holding it all up. It'll be going on Charlie's head in the middle.
Ooh, ah.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Okay, so I'm back, lovelies, and it's great to be back. And
Probably not for style videos.
no, but just
you'll
sitting
be on the
in.
couch. Watch next Sunday. Lucia's going to go through her whole garden design. Trust me, there's a lot.
It's gonna be
It's
a
exciting.
long one.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, lovelies.
Have an amazing day. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can reach our content to more beautiful women like you.
Enjoy your Sunday, and as always, keep on smiling.